Sounds like we got a winner.
Second place.
Nice. That was Kayla's Crazy Cookie Challenge from the after the credits of this week's exciting episode. If you didn't see it, check it out. It was great. But enough of that because it is Vegas week, baby. Woo! Here. And so we've all decided to dress on theme to represent what Vegas means to us. We got World Series of Poker Daniel.
Yes, I like to keep my cards concealed and my heart even more concealed.
Clear Eyes Dan. Clear Eyes Dan, the man. We got Bachelor Party Casey.
Let's not talk about what happened last night. Let's just move on.
The tie's been a little wiggled down, if you know what I'm talking about. And sitting over there, we got Day Club Jake.
I lost my room key, but not what my heart wants.
Wow.
Your heart.
Rock solid, Jake.
He's got a real rock solid Clear Eyes Jake tonight. And I'm Nightclub Ryan. I like to let loose when the night owls come out to play. Woo-hoo.
Cool. Solid intros, everybody.
Solid intros. Let's talk about social media real quick.
We're the Bach Boys. Head to batchboys.net for all of our stuff. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Watch the show. Share it with your friends. It helps us a lot. We want to be magical and share the word with everybody. So please do that for us and come hang out.
We just want to spread the Bach Boys nation.
We want to spread the love because we genuinely care about Ben and we want only the best for him. So we'd love to cultivate an audience that also just wants the best for Ben.
We're just all really big supporters. Mm-hmm. And I think tonight we're going to start off with a segment that celebrates the biggest supporter on this program, Bachelor Party Casey. In a new segment we're calling Casey Called This. Casey Called This.
So from episode 1, here it is.
Episode 1 of the Bach Boys. Well, wait. So, no, let's preface this.
Okay.
During episode 1 of the Bach Boys, Casey Nostradamus, a
prophecy.
A prophecy of tonight's exact events. We saw Emily and Haley. One of them went home. We're still trying to figure out which one. But Casey, listen to what happened on episode 1.
They seem some like the nicest girls on the show so far.
They're what I'm waiting for more than anything else because you know that it's coming like week 4 where like they both start catching feelings and he likes one of them more than the other because it's gonna happen and then it's gonna blow up. They've never fought. You can see they've never fought in their lives.
That's a hot call. That's a really hot call on episode 1 of the Bach Boys. Look at that. Look at the best show, the best podcast in the Bachelor Nation. Just hashtag winning yet again.
As you can see, I know twins. Like when I see a group of twins, I always go, "Hey, they look alike. I bet one of them's gonna go home soon." So I naturally knew this was gonna happen.
I mean, yeah. Case, you got a vibe, and it came to fruition, and you must feel pretty darn good about that.
Well, the thing is with Emily and Haley, like they're like so close, and like you can see like they genuinely just like love each other, and like I'm actually surprised it didn't become worse for them. Like it actually was fairly tame.
Well, that's the thing. Ben caught it pretty early, and I think that was kind of the point was that Ben was like, well, before this gets too serious, I can't get serious with two girls who are the exact same person.
Just 25 who aren't the same person.
Yeah, of course. It
was a sensitive move and a smart one too, and I think it was the right one.
I still don't know which went home. So Emily was the one with the boyfriend.
Well, Emily was the one with the thumb thing.
With the picture
of
of
Haley. Haley had the two pictures of the ex-boyfriend. Emily has the thumb splint.
And Emily was the outgoing one who the mom said was more outgoing?
The dominant
Wait,
twin.
I have a question.
With the thumb splint?
Like
yes.
Solid Snake.
Did we ever confirm that it was definitely Haley who had the boyfriend in two pictures? Because there was two pictures.
There was.
Are we sure that it wasn't that Haley was dating the guy
What if
and Emily was also dating that same guy and they shared one bedroom?
No, because they've said before that they've never dated the same guy. This was a first-time thing for them, and look, they're girls of their word.
I'm just happy Haley's still in the show.
I can't tell.
No, Emily is on the show.
Stop, you're confusing me. That was intentional.
You have to put up air quotes if you're going to call her Haley, because this is Emily Haley Ferguson that we're talking about.
And Emily Ferguson went home?
No.
Or stayed home because they were in Vegas.
Emily Ferguson went home. Haley Ferguson is here. Emily Haley Ferguson's here.
I just thought it was a classy move for Ben to do it when he did. Some might have considered that a tough call, but it was the right move in the end. It was great that they could just be at home and hang out with their mom, who seemed like a such a mom, you know?
Their mom, for sure. Like, same mannerisms and face. It was weird. But, yeah, that was a hot call, Case. I'm going to give it to you. Like, it is week 4, and you called that. That's Batch Boys.
Yeah,
hashtag,
that is huge.
Hashtag Truth Boys. That's because that's what we preach here is the truth.
Out there.
We look, man. We put it in the universe, and it's going to come to fruition. Just like maybe. Well, another thing that Casey said came to fruition was that it was going to be Becca was going to remain the virgin this season, which we kind of got a hint at during the first episode, and then this date where she was wearing the white dress, she was like the immaculate virgin. You know, is crazy. How'd you call that one, Case?
Well, the entire day. I mean, I call that one because that's what Becca has always been on Chris's season. That's all she was to him. That's all she was to Chris Harrison, which I'm surprised by because Chris is a deep guy. We love Chris, but he only saw Virgin. And this date,
that's like really all there is. That's all I see. I mean,
this date was all Virgin. Like it was just Ben asking her, so why are you a virgin? Is it something you like?
Is it cool that I'm not? Wink. Yeah, that was a
I'm
weird
glad
moment.
that they didn't specify to the faith as to exclude all the other non-faithers out there. You know what I mean? Just putting it into 2 camps.
Well, especially
believers and atheists. And that's how I like my reality TV.
Yeah. Very binary television viewer. I think what was the most interesting thing about that day was the revelation that Ben is an ordained minister. That's exciting.
As am I.
As is someone on the Batch Boys, a member of the Batch Boys, healer Daniel Burke.
True. Ooh, we revealed my last name.
Yikes. Whoops.
Daniel B.
Watch out.
You can find me as in the legal department of justice as healer Daniel Burke. That's right. I can marry people. I signed up online when I was a freshman in college.
You're coming to my ceremony, Dan. I don't know when it's going to be, but you're going to do it.
I will wed thee. As long as it's on Orange County, because that's where I'm
ordained.
ordained.
You got that old English down and everything.
Yeah, you really are a minister, huh?
30 minutes changes your life sometimes when you're on the internet. In this case, I became a minister.
Oh, I know.
Well, watching that moment, that whole date with the ministry thing, didn't you guys feel like a little like weirded out for all the couples that had to do that? Like how like Ryan mentioned something interesting where he was like, I don't know if they agreed to this beforehand or they showed up and they're like, hey, your weird Vegas minister is gonna be like Ben H from The Bachelor. That's a plus, isn't it?
Sign this waiver.
Yeah, this is gonna be on ABC, so yes.
I thought they were actors, but I think Ryan pointed out, no, they're way too ugly.
No, I didn't point that out. I'm not that vain.
I did.
It was Casey.
How you doing, everybody?
Look,
Props.
props to Casey
but
for
the thing
telling
for
the
me
truth.
is that if I were going to elope to Vegas to get married in secret, I don't think I'd do it on national television.
I wonder if that for them was like a what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and then it just like ends up on national television. Yeah, that's a funny reality for those people.
I'm just happy they kept with the tradition and pulled up in a nice classic car.
He's a man of luxury.
That's like
Pink
what,
caddy.
the 5th one this season?
Well, look,
What is
Ben,
it, episode 5, so probably 10th.
Yeah, well,
You know that they had like an interview with Ben before the show where they're like, Ben, you get to choose a lot of things with your dates. What do you want to see? And he's just like, helicopters and cars.
it's true. Look, we're grinding my gears here because this is a segment that bothers me a lot. Is how boring Ben is. The most exciting thing, they were like, Ben, you can have anything in the world on these dates, and he was like, I want a helicopter, fireworks, yay!
Well, here's the thing.
Fireworks are always there.
I can't take this sitting down, boys. So I'm going to stand up and then sit back down for this one. Don't diss Ben like that. I really love him. And you know what? I think it's a nice change of pace that we're getting someone that doesn't have all this drama, all this baggage. We're just getting a nice guy that the girls can lean on.
Yeah.
They're looking for a rock, and he can be that for them.
I'm with Daniel on this one. I gotta back him now. I gotta shut this down because he is a me man. He's the guy. I don't want to see the guy out there rock climbing and skiing and stuff. I want to see the guy sitting in chairs. That's what I do. That's my life.
Jake wants to see the guy who goes to Vegas and doesn't go to a casino or a club, but he goes to see Terry Faders.
Exactly.
Ventriloquist act. Oh, God. Great to see that guy. That guy has personality, man, and confidence. Ben could take some tips from that guy.
Maybe too much confidence.
The puppets certainly did.
They were a little misogynistic, yeah.
Yeah, they were a little. The puppets were very sexually aggressive towards these women. They were. The one was like, "I'll take them all," and it's like, Terry, we know that's you talking, man. Like, not cool.
I don't think that was really Terry back there. I don't know. I think he might want to present a different side of himself now. If he was really here, we can't put him down like that when he's not here to fight for himself.
Well,
True.
Did you guys hear Terry's interview after the show where he was like that? He took Ben aside and he said, "Ben, that wasn't me. I don't know what. There's so much pressure. I see you falling for all these other girls and." You know, it got to him. It's the same thing that happened to Lace, happened to Terry.
And now it's happening to Olivia.
He's got a little bit of Lace going on. Yes, it is happening to Olivia.
Poor Olivia.
I feel like Lace, her multiple personalities have spread into other people, and they're taking on new life within now Olivia and Terry Fader and his many puppets. I think, it's interesting that a lot of people are going down that road now. But yeah, that Ben's whole thing is bland. The vows were bland. The what did he say? The vows with Becca, right? What was that? He was the most boring thing I've ever heard.
He promised to always look her in the eyes.
Yeah.
He promised to smile when appropriate. And laugh when it's hella awk. All right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
To be honest and open, and to always take her on cool dates.
To try
to always take her on cool dates. That was the
To many
I
hot
don't know how
tubs
long you're going to be around.
It's just
and helicopters.
Yeah.
It's like interesting that part of that date he would just decide to do one of the most momentous speeches you can give, and of course he just thinks of like, oh, look her in the eyes. That's a nice promise.
He did tell her.
Yeah,
Number 2 was probably the weirdest one for me, where he's like, I'll smile, but only when it's appropriate. Like he's had trouble with Becca, like where she was like, my dad died in a car accident. He was like, oh, sorry, not appropriate.
She's like, he's gonna stop doing that horrible thing where he smiles at my misery. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm. But it's good he just told her to feel, and because it's good to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I do it almost all the time. I'm almost constantly feeling.
Yeah, that was a great quote.
It's in my top 5 senses.
As a psychology minor.
As a psychology minor, of course. You can't see, but my eyes are closed.
Wow, because guess what? He's got 2 pairs of glasses on. He didn't want anybody to know, but he's got 2 pairs on.
And I got 1. But my eyes are always open. And you know what I see for this week? Clear eyes, Dan?
What do you see, Dan? Let's make sure they're not as hazy as they got last week.
Olivia. Here's the thing.
Ew. Don't talk about Olivia at my table. I can't even with Olivia right now.
It bums me out that, she felt the need to go out of her comfort zone was to do something like what she did. And here's the thing. She's her own person. She has the right to make those decisions, to pop out of the cake in a scandalous outfit. But, she felt really sorry for that afterwards, and she knew she totally dropped the ball this week. And the thing is like, I'm still rooting for Olivia. I want her to go far.
Ew, no. Ew, Daniel, you are as misguided as your pick. All right, we're going to take this time now to check in with our picks. Daniel, we're starting with you, I guess, because you decided to.
Well, I want to hear
draw
what
the
you guys have to
attention
say about Olivia, because this is a big week for her.
No, you don't.
No, you don't, because you're just like her. You just want to hear your own positive spin on Olivia, because that's all Olivia wants to hear.
No, I'm just trying to back my girl up. And this is the thing. She felt genuinely remorseful. And when I see that, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't think wife material.
No,
that's definitely what ran through Ben's mind.
But why did she didn't feel remorseful. She didn't feel confident that she was funny enough, so she immediately caved and decided to go for the sympathy card for not thinking she was funny enough. When, honestly, sure, maybe she didn't have a crazy talent or anything, but I thought what she did was funny, and she, was silly and whatever. I thought.
Yeah, I mean, what Ben didn't like was that she went back on it and was like, I was awkward, I wasn't cool. He was like, no, you were great, I love when you're awkward. He said it's endearing. He said being awkward to him is endearing because he's so freaking awkward.
And that's what I've been saying from the beginning. I want these girls to stick up for themselves. I want them to have confidence and find their voice.
You got the wrong pick then, because your pick is the most insecure girl on this show.
She went outside of her comfort zone to do that.
And then she immediately broke down.
And while she may be
she had a panic attack immediately after.
She may be a professional on-screen talent for some TV station, but you know
Not
what?
Anymore.
Popping out a cake would be difficult for any one of us. And to all the girls out there, I just want to tell you guys.
Yeah, I challenge someone to challenge us to that, the 3 losers, and then we'll see.
Ooh.
Wait, what was the challenge?
Jump out of a cake and see how hard it is. I'll wear that outfit.
Oh my gosh.
That would be great.
That's a good one.
All
Someone
right, that's
write it in.
officially on the roster. I'm writing it in. But jumping out of a cake is an option.
Just finishing my point here, just to steal this moment for a minute.
Classic
To all the
Olivia.
girls out there.
So Olivia, oh my God, that's why you like her. She's you.
To all the girls out there, confidence is the most attractive. Us guys don't like dumb girls who play that fake. We know you're smart. We want you to be your best in front of us. Isn't that right, boys?
Clear Eyes Dan with the positive motivational speaker. You're like what Ben is for Jubilee these days.
I speak from the heart. Her life coach.
Yeah, he's become her life coach at this point. She's no one's pick, because we're checking with the picks. But I got to mention Jubilee. It's this weird dynamic she's got with Ben now that it's like he's just like, come on, champ. Like, you're great. You're a soldier. You're a veteran. Come on. Don't be so down.
He's like a high school counselor where like he all he did to like find out about her life was read her like school schedule before she walked in 2 minutes later, and he's like, you're in math. You're smart.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting on this couch with me. We're having a great time, Jubilee. We're jubilant.
There's another new segment though, or a new portion of the show that we need to talk about. And
well, it's there. We're still checking it. We haven't checked in with all of our...
It's one of our...
Oh, no, this is classic Olivia right now. You're just trying to get the attention off you. Too much attention on Olivia.
You know what,
here.
Ryan? That wasn't me. That wasn't me back there. So I just want to start over. You take the helm, all right?
All right. Look. All right, fine. Accept this rose. Accept this cracker. Oh, God. Someone let's get Jojo in here.
I'll take care of this one.
This is classic pick taking on his pick.
Hey, look. You're nuts, but just don't show it, and maybe give the other guys a chance to talk.
I just don't want to be on camera right now.
What's happening?
None of us.
You
want
chose
you
the
be.
wrong show, sweetheart. What's really interesting right now is we're watching Jake take on the tendencies of his number one pick, Jojo. Because Jojo has sort of become the Renee of this season. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Juan Pablo's season, but Renee was the one who got caught up in all the drama. Renee had a real connection with Juan Pablo and got caught up in everyone else's drama trying to help people, and ultimately lost focus on her connection with Juan Pablo, got eliminated for that reason, but became best friends with everyone in the house. That's how I think Jojo's going. Jake, would you like to defend my allegations?
Yeah, I mean that's spot on. I mean our fans know this. She's perfect, She's,
Wait,
really reflected in her date today.
is that not what you were trying to say?
I was trying. This is classic Jojo.
You said that she was kind of the lightning rod for everyone else's.
Well, yeah, but I said that's going to take away from her connection with Ben.
Now let's
in the
not
end.
say who said.
Well,
who,
clearly it kind of did as far as her coverage tonight. She had the first one-on-one date, and we saw she peanuts. She got nothing.
Well, I wanted to do a new segment called "All the Exciting Things on JoJo's Date," but that's the entire length of the segment because
Moving on.
there was no things that were exciting on that date. She was classic. She was insecure about I don't want you to be dating a lot of girls, but of course he's dating a lot of girls, so it's this weird.
Jojo keeps it real though.
I don't think that's exactly how it went down. I think JoJo.
I got you.
Thanks.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
JoJo.
you are so JoJo and Olivia right now.
Let me just be JoJo. So
JoJo. Go, JoJo.
She didn't get her proper coverage in a one-on-one. However, throughout the course of the episode, we did see her get a little more time when people, I think, America, started to realize just how special and beautiful and important she is to this process, in that she's helping console the dramatic, crazy ones who just are not going to win this thing. And also that she's like, oh, you already told him you love him? Is it not 4 weeks?
Well, she didn't.
She
Olivia's
didn't.
Delusional. The whole thing is nuts. I mean, I can't even begin to really describe the feelings Olivia gives me because they hurt. And it's she was like, I told him I'm falling for him. And then JoJo was like, you told him you're falling in love with him? And then she just kind of believed yes.
Here's the
Whoa. Right on the equipment. Pour one out for Olivia. Right on the equipment.
Here's the thing. Let's say you're engaged. All right. Would you want your fiance dating a bunch of other guys?
Absolutely.
Casey's just saying that
You're
because
just
he's
stirring the pot.
he's just guilty from his own bachelor party
Olivia
experience.
knows what she wants, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What about Kayla?
Well, speaking of knowing what she wants, Kayla was referred to this week as a sex panther by Ben because of how aggressively she's going after her kisses. She's killing it. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of Kayla. She's my pick. I think she's got a whole lot of spunk. I think she's a real beautiful girl, very
Slipped it.
smart girl, very funny girl. I actually had the chance to talk to Kayla briefly a little bit this week
On social media.
On social media,
They've
shout out to Kayla. You're a very kind girl. I am having a great 2016. Thank you for asking.
They're very in active communication. It's getting pretty serious.
Look, I just support her journey to love. I think she's right for Ben, and I hope that we see her in the winner's circle.
I like Kayla a lot.
I
think
like your connection with Kayla a lot.
Thanks.
That's what I'm about right now. But I'm not sure how I feel about her then. What were you gonna say?
I think she's great, but what I was going to say is I think she and Jojo have been selected by the producers as two very easy people to, move the story
Great
along.
candidates for The Bachelor.
Are we
Yeah.
forgetting that Kayla dumped her boyfriend to be on The Bachelor? Why does everyone just omit that fact?
Ryan,
Because she's
everyone needs a
awesome.
second chance.
Not
And truthfully, like I've been holding this back for a couple weeks, but what if that's not true? What if that was her trying to protect herself?
Are you presuming she would lie?
I'm saying that when she had her one-on-one with Ben a couple weeks ago, she was talking to him, and the reason perhaps that she omitted it is because it's just not true. She just said that as a big joke, like, "Oh, I dumped my boyfriend for that." But then when she's talking to this genuine person, she's like, it didn't work out, and blah blah blah. Like I don't need to pay attention too much because I'm not rooting for her. But
Listen, Jojo, I appreciate the kind words from my girl. I endorse your statements, and I endorse you.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, none of this matters because, again, just real quick lightning segment. Is it just me or is it Lauren B definitely going to win this thing? Because she's going to. I mean, did you see the way that they embraced when they finally had that one-on-one time together? And she was like, she said she was falling for him.
And he confirmed, unlike with Olivia.
Yeah, true. And she said, like, I just want to be with you all the time, and that like my feelings for you are so real. And he was like, I know, dude, like between the two of them, they're just like they're just tying to say I love you, but the rules of the show say they can't.
Beside Olivia winning, I do think she's a good second runner-up. But the only reason I don't think she would actually win the whole competition is if she doesn't pick Ben back. Honestly.
Yeah, because she just wants to be on TV more. She's
No.
nuts.
I don't
She's a
think
nut
that's it.
job.
I think she's sincere, but she's a catch. I think she might even be out of Ben's league.
It's only you and our big fan Mient O who think that Olivia might be redeemable because Mient, a longtime contributor to our show, came in and said that Olivia might be the plug for who the producers are trying to make the villain. But I don't you can't write the stuff she's saying. I'm sorry, Mient. I appreciate your opinion, but I just think that she has ulterior motives. I don't think she's here for the right reasons, and that's what's the most important.
Speaking of people who weren't there for the right reasons, I'm happy Amber is gone.
Oh,
I've been waiting. I've been dying. And to watch her just shout, "I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid," to no one making her feel any better. That was just poetic justice.
Stick up for yourself, girl.
Candidate for the Bachelorette.
Yeah. Oh, here's the sympathy. America, do you love me yet? You've seen me 3 times.
Super stoked. Yennefer and Leah are still in, and Amanda Stanton. I love them 3. I don't know how far they're going to make it, but I want to see them next week. I want to see them the week after. I want to see them as long as possible.
Yeah, but what about the good dinosaur, Lauren Himmel?
Yeah.
Why is she still there?
Because she got drunk with Ben, and they both pretended to have a connection on camera.
She was so hammered. She was
dang.
and she was in that chicken outfit too, wasn't she, for half the thing?
Yeah.
Even when she
know.
took it off,
Ben!
that's all I could
The
think
chicken
of.
wrangler was prettier.
Oh,
I don't know.
Pour one out for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right
What's
on
her name?
the
Colonel
equator.
Sanders.
Yeah.
Vinestar also
goodbye.
went home.
Vinestar went home. I mean, she's unemployed.
That's what code is for Vine famous.
Yeah, for
unemployed.
not to be down or anything, but hopefully something starts to pick up for her because she could use some positive momentum. I think at this point in her life, it's been a little bit of a rough patch for her.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us up on Vine, Rachel.
Speaking of social media.
Yeah, speaking of social media, let's get the plugs in. Next week's Mexico, right? That's exciting. We can plug that.
Yeah.
Next week's Mexico, so we'll be
La
doing
Bamba.
La Bamba, La Arriba, Bueno, shouting out that one foreign word I know. And yeah, we're going to be dressing on theme. Hope you liked our duds tonight. I sure felt like I felt like we were in Vegas tonight, guys.
Oh boy, did I have the time of my life. And you know what? What happens in this episode better stay in this episode.
Oh, you heard it here, listeners
I
and
want
viewers.
that comment section to be empty.
Don't you say a word.
Don't you dare share this episode with anybody. Don't you dare go on Twitter and follow us at Batch Boys, or on Instagram at The Batch Boys, or on Facebook.com/Batch Boys, or most importantly, batchboys.net, which is your one-stop shop for all things Batch related. Remember, a subscription on YouTube, subscribing will help so we can get that URL and also share it with your friends.
And we don't always know what time we're going to get online. So, if you're subscribed, like, you'll get the notification. When we're online, like, it'll come straight to you. Subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes.
Like a raccoon in the neighbor's trash, you'll be like, the Batch Boys just posted an episode.
Because all raccoons listen to the Batch Boys.
Not really, but real talk, what I like to do is I'm subscribed on iTunes, so when I wake up on Tuesday mornings, the episode's all ready to go, and I listen to it on my way to work.
It'll be on your iPhone, your iPad, your iWatch, your Apple TV, and every other Apple. You're welcome. Here's to Ben and another successful week of the Batch Boys. We'll see you all for 5th week, week 5, Mexico. Arrivederci, that's Italian. But it's the thought that counts. To Ben!
To Ben!
Let's do the cookie challenge again.
I have one cookie over here.
Okay.